that monster.
Look at that. Hey guys, welcome back to another River Rats video. In today's video, me, Keaton, and McCoy are going to be showing you our rod and reel arsenals for 2023. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll pass it off to Keaton to get the first rod and reel started.
Alright guys, first rod we're going to be talking about is the Daiwa Tatula 7.4 moderate fast heavy chatterbait spinnerbait rod. We also throw deep diving crankbaits on this rod. It's a great rod. I've only used it for a little bit so far, but I love it. And we're pairing it up with the Daiwa Tatula SV 7.1, and I'm running 17-pound fluorocarbon on there. Alright, next rod we're talking about is my St. Croix 7.3 heavy fast. I normally throw just swim jigs on this rod. I love throwing that bait in the springtime and the summertime. But yeah, I love this rod. It does a lot of great things. And the reel I'm throwing is the old Daiwa Tatula SV 7.3, and I'm pairing it up with 20-pound fluorocarbon. Alright, next rod we talk about is, I rarely use it, but it's a big punching rod. It's a 710 heavy fast, and I got that paired up with a Lose 6/8-1 speed spool, and I got 50-pound braid on there. But basically I'm flipping into big reeds, big mats, and I'm just, 3/4 ounce weight or above. But yeah, that's a stick. Alright, next rod I'll be talking about is my frogging stick. It's a 7.3 heavy carbon fiber from Dick's. It's just, it's a frogging rod. You can beat the heck out of this thing. But yeah, I got that paired up with the XLX XT and 40-pound Power Pro. But this reel is amazing. I've used it for 2 years now. Still smooth as butter and wrenches the fish out. No problems. Alright, next rod I'll be talking about is my Shimano Zodius 7.2 heavy. I use this for flipping wood, dragging rocks with jigs, skipping jigs, and I also use it for Megabass mag drafts and chicken jigs out deep. I mean, it's pretty much all-purpose, heavy rod and stuff, but yeah, so it's got the carbon monocoque handle from Shimano. That's kind of interesting. It's a little bit different. It's like a glass kind of, you can hear that. And then I'm running a Lose LFS speed spool on there with 20-pound Seaguar and Vizix. Next rod we'll be talking about is a brand new setup for me for 2023. It is a old Shimano X Pride A 7.2 medium heavy jig rod. And yeah, this is basically going to be my jig Texas rig rod, but I'm running braid to a fluorocarbon leader, as you can see there. So that's going to be a mix up. I'm going to try it out this year, see if I like it. And then the reel I'll be throwing is a Daiwa Tatula Elite 7.1. And I've got 30-pound Suffix 131 braid on there with a 20-pound Suffix and Vizix leader. This is the first spinning rod we'll be talking about. It's a 610 medium extra fast from G Loomis. It's the E6X series, which I don't have anymore. They're on closeout, but it's the older model. I use this a lot for like jig worms out deep and super light like hair jigs. But yeah, that's just what I use it for. I got that paired up with the Shimano Sedona 6.2-1. I'm running 10-pound Power Pro yellow to a 10-pound Suffix or Seaguar and Vizix leader. Alright, next rod I'll be talking about for my spinning rods is a 7-foot medium Daiwa Rebellion. This is a brand new setup for me. I've never used it before, but basically what I'm going to be throwing is drop shots on this rod and some dead rigs on it. Or just really trying out what to see this rod's meant for. I got that paired up with a Daiwa Tatula 3000 size, and I'm running 10-pound Power Pro yellow braid to a 10-pound Suffix and Vizix leader.
First rod I'm talking about is my swim jig setup. It is a Tatula Elite Brent Ayler 7.3 medium heavy fast action. The reel I'll be using this year is a Daiwa Tatula SV with 40-pound Power Pro braid. Second rod we'll be talking about is a St. Croix Legend Tournament 7.1 medium heavy extra fast. The reel I use is a Shimano Corrado K 200 size with Seaguar 17-pound fluorocarbon. The next rod I'm talking about is my spinnerbait and chatterbait rod. It's the same one as Keaton's. I'm also throwing crankbaits on it because it is a glass rod. Paired up with a Tatula SV with 15-pound fluorocarbon on it by Seaguar. The next rod I'll be talking about is a St. Croix Mojo Bass. I like to throw my bigger swim baits and my hair jigs on it, like your chicken jigs and your kind of bigger hair jigs. It is a 7.4 heavy power. So the reel I paired up with is the SLX XT from Shimano. It's just a stronger reel. Paired up with 17, but you can go all the way up to 25-pound fluorocarbon. It kind of depends on where you are, what the cover is. So the next one I'll be talking about is a Tatula Elite. This is the same exact one as I was talking about earlier that I used for swim jigs. but I'm gonna be using this one I'm probably gonna use it for more Texas rigs or maybe topwater, but I haven't really decided yet. But yeah, and then it goes into the SLX, super cheap, the best $100 reel. The next rod I'm talking about is my Daiwa Tatula spin rod. It's a 7.3 medium. I'll be pairing that with my Daiwa Tatula. I got 10-pound Suffix braid to a 10-pound Seaguar leader.
Alright guys, for this setup is going to be my jig setup. I have a Tatula Elite 7.1 heavy. It's a little on the heavier side as well. Then I have that paired up with a Tatula CT 100 size 8.1. Really get those fish out of there. Great reel. Alright, so for my next setup, it's going to be my moving bait setups for like bladed jigs, swim jigs, all that type of stuff. I'm going to have a Bass X 7.1 medium heavy, a little bit lighter for those moving baits. And then I'm going to pair that up with 30-pound Suffix 832 on an SLX reel, 7.2. Alright guys, for my last baitcaster setup, we got a Quantum Octane rod. It's a topwater setup, so I just beat this rod. Along with, I'm pairing that up with a Daiwa Fuego 7.2, I'm pretty sure, with Suffix 832 on there. Topwater setup, perfect weight and everything. Alright, for this is a lot of our spinning setups. A lot of us use it. It's a Carbon Fire 7-foot medium. Perfect spinning rod, really cheap, $70. Great purchase if you're just looking for a nice little purchase. Then you got a Shimano Sedona 3000 size with the bigger handle. That's why we get the 3000, because it's a better size handle. Then we got 10-pound Power Pro yellow high vis, along with a 10-pound Seaguar and Vizix leader. Alright guys, this is another spinning setup. Me and Logan both run this setup. It's another Carbon Fire 7-foot medium. Again, perfect. But it has a Daiwa Legalis LT on there. We either run, the LTs always have the bigger handle, so we either get 2500 or 3000. So it's perfect. Great setup. Not expensive at all. It's gonna do your job for your Ned rigs, your drop shots, everything.
Great budget setup.
Yes.
Alright guys, thank you for watching today's video. This is not normally a video we do, sit-down videos. They can be boring, but it's fun for us to make, and a lot of people enjoy them. So we'll be making those from now on. Doing lots of like our favorite baits, things to throw in the springtime. There's a lot of studies too.
Until the seasons open up, then we're going to be back to full bass fishing.
Fishing, and we might do a little more educational stuff this year. We're trying to figure out our plan, and we also might film tournaments. So that might be a big thing. But we're getting GoPros, a laptop. We're going to be stepping up our game big time. So make sure to stay tuned for more content.